Hello everyone, welcome back to WsCube. In our today's session, we will be learning comments in Python. Before we start that, let's have a small recap on the previous session. So in our previous session, we created our first program in Python, which was with the print statement. I taught you how to create a multi-line print statement. I taught you how we can write an output into multiple lines using single print statement. Also, if you want to become a successful data analyst and you want to learn from our industrial experts, then you may call on the number given below, or you can also click on the link given in our description. Not just that, with our every batch, you will be getting 2 demo classes for free. So let's get started, guys. Now in today's session, we will be learning to write comments in Python. Now first of all, what are these comments in Python? Comments are something that are completely ignored by the Python. It is not something that is need to be executed by the Python. Comments are completely for the use of the user or the programmer. So when we write, let's take example that when we write, huge code where we have certain different steps that, okay, in step 1, we have to do this, step 2, we have to do that. Just like how we create a timetable where we can, describe, okay, in this hour of time, I'm going to do this, in that hour of time, I'm going to do that. Similarly, we write comments to make our programs look neater, clearer, and if we are showing it to someone else, it's easy for them to understand, okay, that in this part of the program they have done this. So it's basically not for the use of computer or not for the use of the Python, but it is totally for our use. Now let's see how to write these comments in Python. To write a comment in Python, we can simply put a hash over here and write anything inside it. In the next line, I am going to print hello world. Okay, and if I write print hello world and run this code, so you will see it only prints hello world and completely ignores the part where I have written in the next line I am going to print hello world, right? Let's see what happens if I remove this hash from here and run it. So now it's throwing an error. It says invalid syntax. Why it's throwing an error? Because there is no hash. Python thinks that a person has tried writing some things because it involves the print thing as well. Because it involves some key terms from Python. So all we need to do is put a hash in front of it, and then Python will completely ignore everything written after the hash. So in the next line, I'm going to print hello world is written inside the hashtag, followed by print hello world. Now suppose if I want to write another comment, let's say this is my first, I'm just writing something randomly. So this is my first program. I hope you all like it. Okay, so instead of writing hash again, there is another way. So to write multi-line comments, we can use again triple quotations. In the print statement also, we can use triple quotations to write multiple lines, and similarly here in the form of a comments also, we can use triple quotations. So anything I write inside it, let's say in the next part of this program, I'm going to print hello world. It is my first program. I hope you all like it. If I run it again, it is completely ignored by the Python. So these are all about comments, that there are 2 ways where you can write a comment. If you want to write a single line comment, you can use a hash, and if you want to write a comment into multiple lines, then you can use triple quotations, totally according to your choice. Right? So I hope this video was clear to you and you have no doubts and no questions. And in the next video, we will be learning to create variables, what are variables and how we can create them and use them in our Python program. So stay connected and I'll see you in the next session.